G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is a quad light machine gun with 25% faster fire rate and 90% reduced weight. Now, this is the first of the requested weapons that I've been doing because I'm doing this on the PTS now, which means I can create what I want because there's zero crafting costs. So, request away. This is the first one. Majority rules, first in, best dressed, yada yada yada. We're doing a quad 2590 light machine gun with prime bullets, so we'll do super more damage to Scorch Beast and a little bit more damage to everything else, which is great. 53 damage for now, but we can improve that. And first of all, I'm gonna switch that up for Tenderizer. That's good. Went and bought some mutation serums and had to do it all min-max style. So what we'll do is we'll chuck on some of these heavy gunner perks, and we're gonna chuck on lock and load. Now, having 300 bullets in the magazine, because that's 75 times 4, we probably could have used something like Bullet Shield, Blocker, even Basher, but, you know, if this thing's going to be firing the bullets that quick, I'll enjoy a faster reload time. The reload time on the LMG is actually kind of good anyway, so that's okay. Grenadier has been boosted. Normally, I'd use this dummy 2 perception points to chuck in awareness, but if I throw a grenade, it's going to have a giant radius. The plasma grenades go off like doing BFGs. It's pretty awesome. And then we'll also go with that one, bloody mess. Got one gun army, could create staggers. We've got dodgy, evasive is worthless here, so we'll go ahead and grab Action Girl. And that's about it. I don't have legendary power armor. That's something I could do, but we went from like 53 to 84, which is pretty good. Considering the fire rate on this, I think we'll go just fine. Okay, so here's what my power armor is going to be. It's going to be all Overeater's prefix with random other bonuses that I don't care about. It's basically all about the prefix here. Ideally, I'd like maybe Overeater's Sentinel and AP refresh. That'd probably be like a god roll because you could just absorb so much damage that it'd make you unkillable if you were standing still. But you know what? This is good enough. Plus, it's legacy power armor. I've got a jetpack on the arm or something. That's normal, don't worry about that. Also, before I go, I can eat some of these serums. I don't really know why I'm doing this. There's no point because I'm going to eat 2 marsupial serums because I can. Because, well, there's just not a whole lot of reason to do it. So, we've got Eagle Eyes as well. That's good for crit damage. The perception might be nice. But yeah, all of those things will be good. We don't have Bird Burn serum. Is that around here somewhere? I could probably craft it. I'll do that off screen. But yeah, we're going to have some pretty decent specials once we get into the power armor. Less penalties from my mutations. Okay, welcome to Quincy. We're about to turn this place into Quincy Ruins because we're going to kill all the Minutemen. They're just green this time. They're all my specials. You might be asking why they're like that. It's because I got fully fed and I've ate some Scorch Beast brains and a bunch of other things. So, took all the serums. Let's go. Also, Overeater's power armor. It's going to be awesome. 30% damage reduction. We're like halfway to being Earl right now. And I'm going to sneak because I can, baby. Take that, dog. Take that, super mutant. Oh, I'm going to be unstoppable. Just wait until I get into Nerd Rage threshold and my emergency protocols kick in. Oh my god, you can do nothing. Whoa. This is gonna be like one of these go-to no-brainer choices for power armor. It's gonna be that good that they'll nerf it, I reckon, because there'll be nothing that can kill you. Even at Nerd Rage threshold where Earl can stomp on you and possibly immediately kill you, it probably won't happen anymore. Then you'll only have damage over time to worry about, but you can wear stuff like Funky Duds anyway, so yeah, it's pretty good. If you want to be unkillable, going for a full set of Overeater's power armor, good idea. And if you've got Dodgy as well, it's even more. And if you've got AP refresh on your power armor, you can get that dodgy back even bloody quicker if you aren't being hit constantly and you aren't jumping around constantly. Basically, you'd be unstoppable. And after all that punishment, less than 10% health out, you know how easy that is to cure? I'd take a stim pack. They drop from every other super mutant. Yeah. If you want to play the game on easy mode, going full health with something like this is going to be great. other than that, I think the ammo consumption on this is a little bit higher because, you know, a lot of the potential damage we're getting out on these guys will be soaked up by their resistances. I'd probably back a anti-armor fire rate version of the thing, of this particular weapon, the LMG, at full health rather than the quad one. It is nice though, but you know, there's very little situations where you'd consider going full mag dump except for like Scorched Earth or something, but we're not speed running those kills, so it's not like time is super you know, important when you're doing that. So I don't know, most weapons of the heavy variety that have giant mag capacities I think are pretty terrible with quad, because you may as well, you know, take the magazines that you've got, like the 50 cal having 250, and then add a prefix of good damage onto that to, you know, make that your force multiplier, not the amount of bullets that you can choke out of your weapon at any given time and any given event. And we're down a lot of bullets already, but that's okay, we can make more for free. It's good. So I think that the LMG is probably the best candidate for a quad sort of setup, because normally the magazines don't give you a lot, but generally I've never really had an issue with the magazine size of this thing. So we'll have to do some further testing to see if this is good, and if we end up actually expelling the entire magazine, I'm going to be quite surprised, to be honest. Alright, this time we're going to hold the choke point and we're not going to die because we've got to teleport back. It's a classic North American server thing. We've got to send all of the little bit packets halfway across the bloody globe to get me connected. That's okay though. I can forgive the game for that, because, you know, the game's not being a dick right now. Alright, looks like we've probably got all of them out. We're going to sit back here and then we're going to hose them down. Yeah, that'll do. Look at those damage numbers popping up. Yes, very nice. This is what you want out of your LMGs. Sorry to any Americans watching that may conjure up bad memories of being choked point by MG42s. I don't think it's pleasant, and if you want to ask these ghouls about it, well, let's just say they're not in the best of mental shape after being... What the hell's going on here? Not a fun thing going up against a buzzsaw like that. There we go, we've actually expelled the mag. And with only a few ghouls to spare, couple, yeah, not really anything bad I can say about this particular weapon. It handled itself really well there. I'm lacking the DPS, being able to sustain it for, you know, 4 times as long as usual definitely has its perks, and if you want to aggro a shit ton of ghouls and get away with it, then that's great. Maybe another good use for this type of weapon, if you feel like just getting rid of giant amounts of ammo, is if you want to just tag stuff. You just want to fire indiscriminately during events like, what's the ghoul one where you got to defend the stupid miners? That one. Radiation Rumble, that's it. And the other mining one, but with the murmurs that try to get you with little fucking uranium drills. Uranium Fever, I said it. Yeah, those ones could potentially be a candidate for the use of this. You could take it to Scorched Earth and get giant mag dumps, but you're going to leave your ammo going pretty quickly, so unless you don't have ammo factory to sustain that, probably not the best of ideas. And again, you probably wanted to get the most efficiency per bullet, so anti-armor is probably a better pick. Bloodied is great as well. Vampires, if you want to keep yourself alive, but again, you won't get that damage bonus, so you get the same sort of thing, but less sustained DPS over the course of a few minutes because you have to stop every 75 to reload. So, I don't know. Trying to think of where this weapon might have a place other than novelty value, and quad being really overvalued right now. A little bit overrated, maybe. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll kill these guys like normal, and then I'm gonna stand next to Swan, let him hit me, see how much damage he does to me in my power armor with overeaters. Alright, so we've made all of these guys super scared and stuff. I'm gonna keep sneaking because we can. Crazy laser gun guys around here. Let's not pay him any respect at all. That one's got a stick, so he'll go down. Or she'll go down, I think. Or is it a ghoul? It'll go down. And then we've got Old mate down there. I'm not scared of him. He should be scared. Head chopped up by a buzzsaw. Yeah, that'll probably happen if I, full autoed someone at point blank range like that. Anyways, time to get in Swan's grill and see what kind of damage he can pull because, well, I want to see how much damage I can resist. So, come on, I want you to do it. Hit me. Are you legendary? No, you're just getting the thing off here. All right. That's pretty good, Swan, but can you deal with this? No. Looks like I won the DPS war. Do we get a stagger there? Guess it doesn't really matter. All right, crab time. And is Copper Squatter here? No, it's not. It popped up for me. Is that a Mylek King? Not anymore, baby. Oh no, you're scorched. Go prime receiver. That's good. I'm gonna snipe at this guy, because I can. The crab's just sort of teleporting around. Now we should be into caution, and they should be taking sneak damage if there's no other crackheads around. Alright, I'm kind of plinking at nothing there. Hitting the broadside of a T-50 at 35. 35? Or was it 45? You know those, the Russian tanks that stopped the Tiger? Those ones. 34, that's it. It's close. Speaking of Tiger, I feel kind of strong. Kind of unstoppable like a Tiger. As long as I don't throw a track, we'll be in good shape to finish this video without dying, which I think would have to be a thing. Now, I saw some Sonic nonsense, so we've got a Mylek King coming somewhere. We've got all of this extra perception from Eagle Eyes, so we'll hit him, and I think we crippled something. He did get staggered for a second there. He's going to go into cloak mode, but I can just proxy war him with, ooh, damage over time. La-di-da. How about a stim pack? Alright, Mylek Queen. Show us what you got. Come on. Well, she hits a little bit harder than Swan, but now it's my turn, Queen. Oof. Big mag dump. If you asked me to use, what is that? 170 bullets, 160 bullets to kill a Mylek Queen of these prime 308s, I'd tell you, you know what? I'm just going to use something else. Alright, let's bring this home. Let's finish it nice and easy like. We'll just snipe at this one. We've got the follow-through bonus, because I find that hilarious. No more sneak bonuses for me. And I crippled him all the way from over there. We're about to see some long-range blasting here. Now, if you want to keep your DPS going from super long range like this, just microburst it like you would with it. Excuse me. Microburst it like you would with an ASVL back in Battlefield 3. Spam the trigger. There's not a whole lot of recoil to deal with, despite it being a weapon like this. And even from this range, it's fairly accurate. I suppose I have stabilized to thank for that. Apologies to anyone watching on the phone who has no idea what I'm shooting at. But as you can tell, I'm getting damage numbers, so there is something there. Picking off ants. Let's get a little bit closer. It ain't fun unless it's up close and personal. Try to pull the sky bat here. There he is. Looks like we'll be going for all three. If we go back into sneak, that'd be great. Not going to be the case. I'd like to chop up something that's super close, but it doesn't look like we'll get that chance now. Oh, actually, he might land. Never mind. I may have convinced him otherwise from landing. He just kind of sat there stunned. Probably did that. Maybe I staggered him or crippled one of his body parts and I don't know. I think I broke the AI there. That's okay. We're going to have a... There we go. There's Eagle Eyes doing its thing. About time, right? And I'd like to go back into caution before any of these guys. I think I still have Escape Artist on. I don't think it works in Power Armor. It's kind of a waste of a perk there. Alright. Still in danger. Every now and then I get criticals and they're pretty massive. I dare say that the critical bonus that you get from Eagle Eyes is multiplicative, because it gets you some high numbers of damage. I'm very disappointed that we didn't pull this one out. I was ready to mag dump a bat crawling out of hell just to see how the thing would go, but I think you get the idea. We got close enough to a bat to not be penalized by the range of it when the thing was flying above me when I broke the AI, but there you have it. Quad Firerate LMG. Would I use this as a daily LMG? No, I don't think it's particularly good enough for ammo efficiency to justify using it like that. But if you're into doing a lot of DPS in a short amount of time, a longer amount of time than a standard magazine MG42 would allow you to do, then I don't think it's a bad option. But I'm gonna fall back on it's kind of uneconomical, and you could make the argument that that the LMGs in this game are uneconomical anyway, and that might be a way of kind of justifying it. But you know, you're not doing yourself any favors with like a no damage prefix here. So like I said before, I definitely back something like a an anti-armor or bloodied over this. Aristocrats too. Junkies is completely obsoleted by aristocrats. It's not too hard to maintain 30,000 caps. Just don't go spending your money. Also, we haven't done an aristocrats weapon yet, so if you want to comment a gun or something you'd like to see in that prefix, let me know. Don't forget, doing requests now. This is the first request. People wanted to see it. Are you disappointed that I didn't like it as much as you like it? Probably. Thank you very much for watching, guys.